Yo, what's happening, sports people? It's your boy Larry, and I'm back today with my preview for the college football playoff, Rose Bowl, and Sugar Bowl games. Before I get into that, I want to talk about the Orange Bowl game yesterday between Georgia and Florida State. You know, the 63-3, one-sided, butt kicking that, Florida State got put on them. First of all, I can't believe that there's so many people that are getting paid actual money over at ESPN and Fox Sports that are sitting there defending Florida State after that showing. They're making the excuse that, Florida State had 20, 25 players that opted out, and 13 of those 25 players were starters, and, the game would have been different. Hey, stop. Okay? I'm going to say this. Those 25 players or 13 starters that opted out, you don't get to make an excuse for them. Okay? Honestly, I don't, those 13 players, they barely helped Florida State beat Louisville, a couple weeks ago in the ACC championship game. So we all know in sports, you don't get to make that excuse about, what if we had this? What if we had that? Basically, Florida State gave up, the minute they got bounced from the college football playoff. You're upset because you didn't get the bowl game you wanted, so, you just gave up on the rest of your season. So, I'm not gonna stand by and let people make excuses for Florida State, because had they been in the playoff, they wouldn't have matched up with Michigan, Texas, or Washington. Alabama might have put up 100 points on them if Georgia put up 63. So, and once again, I don't want to hear it about, we were missing this person or that person. Oh well. Okay, now on to the real football games that are coming up, tomorrow. First up, we got the Rose Bowl, and it's going to be Michigan, Alabama. Look here, man, I didn't prepare a script or anything like that for this game, because, like I've been saying all year long, if you let Alabama get in the playoff, they're going to take it. And Michigan. Yeah, you had a great season this year. You beat Ohio State. You had that controversy with the sign stealing, and you lost Harbaugh for 2 or 3 games it was, and y'all played emotionally. But I think that's going to stop tomorrow, because Michigan, you are not about that life to be facing up with Alabama. So, I know Blake Corum and J.J. McCarthy are some excellent players. They're going to be high draft picks, especially Blake Corum. But against Alabama's defense, I don't see it happening. And basically, like I said, it's Alabama's game to lose. So that's all I got to say on the Michigan Alabama game, because it's going to be one-sided, and my pick is going to be Alabama. The next game, Texas Washington. Now that's going to be the interesting one. I tell you what, man, you got two high-powered offenses. Both Texas and Washington can put up numbers. They can average 30 points if they wanted to. Honestly, the winner of that game is going to come down to whose defense shows up, and especially defense-wise, whoever's defensive secondary shows up. Because on Texas' side of the ball, you got some excellent receivers there. Washington has three excellent receivers: Odunze, McMillan, and I think the guy's named Lane. Yeah, those are 3 great receivers. Texas, we have Sanders, Adnan Mitchell. So hey, it's gonna be a secondary battle in that game. So I think whoever's defense shows up for Texas Washington, it's gonna pretty much decide the game. Both quarterbacks, Quinn Ewers, he's starting to hit his stride. Michael Penix has been playing great all season. So, like I said, guys, it could be a high scoring game, but like I said, I'm liking the defense, and pretty much Texas' defense showed up all year long. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride with Texas in that game. So, like I said, guys, look like that's going to be a pretty fun matchup, Texas and Washington. That's pretty much all I got for today, guys. I'm gonna come back tomorrow after the game and do my wrap up for the championship game next week. But hey, check it out, guys. You know, leave me some comments in the bottom down there, and if you like what I'm doing, hey, hit subscribe and shit. We'll see you next time. Peace.